Look at this flower. Look at the softness of the petals. The way the light hits the curves, it looks like a painting.
You want to reach out and touch it, expecting canvas. But if you touch it, you will be shocked. It is cold. It is hard.
It is not paint, it is rock.
What you are looking at is a mystery from 400 years ago. This is Pietra Dura.
Italian for hard stone, a technique that turns rocks into masterpieces.
Masterpiece is worth over $100,000, and not a drop of paint.
To understand why this art is so expensive, we have to travel back 400 years to the heart of the Renaissance, Florence, Italy.
The Medici family was the most powerful force in the world, patrons of Michelangelo and Leonardo.
They had everything, but they had one fear: time. They knew that canvas fades and paint cracks.
They wanted art that could defeat time. Images that would look brand new even after 1,000 years.
They didn't want a painting that sits on the surface. They wanted a painting that is the surface. They used stone.
Nature takes millions of years to create the colors in a rock. The artist simply has to find them. This was the birth of the Opificio delle Pietre Dure, a factory of patience. And today, that same patience is why a single tabletop can take a master craftsman 2 years to finish. Our journey begins not in the workshop, but here. A painter has it easy. If they need green, they mix blue and yellow. But a Pietra Dura artist cannot mix colors. To the untrained eye, these are just ugly rocks. But the artist sees potential.
Here, we have Lapis Lazuli from Afghanistan, worth more than gold by weight.
Here is Malachite with its swirling green circles, nature's geometry.
This is Sienna yellow and Carrara marble. This is our palette.
The challenge? We cannot mix blue and yellow or green. We have to find the exact shade of green stone nature made.
This is why sourcing takes months. The artist must hunt for colors hidden inside the gray.
They look for the grain. If they cut against the grain, the flower dies.
The artist doesn't impose his will, he listens to the rock. Back in the studio, the design process begins. This is usually a floral arrangement or a landscape. Then, like a tailor making a suit, they cut the drawing into hundreds of tiny pieces. These are the templates. Now, we move to the noisy part. The raw rocks are massive, weighing hundreds of kilograms. A massive diamond-tipped saw slices the rocks into thin slabs. This is dangerous work. One wrong move, and a piece worth thousands of dollars shatters into dust. Water flows constantly to keep it cool, but the sound is screaming.
The result is a collection of slices ready to become our canvas. Here is the secret technique. We use a mixture of hot wax and resin.
This is the Chevrolet. It looks like it belongs in a medieval torture chamber.
It's a pedal-operated saw. No electricity, just muscle and rhythm.
Look at the blade. It is not metal teeth. It is a thin iron wire.
The artist guides the stone into the wire. He is essentially turning stone into fabric.
It takes immense control. The wire is fragile. If he pushes too hard, it snaps.
He has to cut precisely along the edge of the paper. If he cuts outside the line, the piece is ruined.
This one piece can take hours to cut, but the puzzle is just beginning.
The artist takes a metal file and begins to sharpen the edges. They must fit perfectly. The stones must touch so tightly that the seam is invisible to the naked eye.
Yes. If there is a gap even as thick as a human hair, the artwork is flawed.
No glue is used to hold them in place yet. The tension of the fit holds them. It is pure physics.
The puzzle is assembled, but loose. To lock them in forever, we use an ancient recipe.
The artist pours this hot mixture over the back. It seeps into every crack, every gap.
As it cools, it hardens like concrete, locking the stones into the slate forever.
This mixture is so durable that pieces made 400 years ago are still perfectly intact today. It binds.
Suddenly, the dull rock vanishes. The surface becomes a mirror.
From jagged rock to timeless masterpiece, this is Pietra Dura, art that will remain beautiful long after we are gone.